Why am I here? What am I doing in this world? At least once in their life, everyone asks this question. What is the meaning of this entire spectacle? Shakespeare said, we are merely actors stepping onto the world stage and then exiting again. But what if you asked yourself, why are we playing this game called life in the first place? What if you started questioning your role? Maybe you feel stuck in a job that's essentially a bullshit job. Or you realize you're trapped in a relationship that's void of love. We as humans constantly seek meaning in what we do. Many believe your life path is something to conquer, something you must seize, like climbing a mountain. Then you declare, I did it. I lived my dream. I saw. I conquered. But what comes after that? A new goal, a new desire, a new craving to fulfill. Some of us then stand at the sidelines and wonder, what went wrong? Why isn't my life as magnificent as those who became successful and famous? Where is the fulfillment of my dreams? To all those who feel that way, I have a reassuring message. Let it all go. It's an illusion. The thought that happiness will come once you gain status of fame, it's a trap. And even celebrities will tell you success doesn't make you happy. At least alone, it doesn't make you happy. Ask Will Smith. But now the question of all questions. How do I find my true life path? Does it even exist, or is everything ultimately meaningless? It's not that bleak. In fact, it's quite simple. If we only didn't make it so complicated. Each of us has a unique path we choose together with our spiritual guides before this life. Often we try to squeeze ourselves into pre-cut molds, hoping that conformity will bring satisfaction. As I already said, it's not about becoming rich or famous. Those things are side effects, nice ones perhaps, but never the goal itself. Ultimately, we want to grow beyond ourselves as souls, to face challenges and to be of service to others. That's the highest thing you can achieve, to be of service to others. If we were more helpful and open toward one another, if we weren't entangled in fear and prejudice, this world would be a far better place. But that's a topic for another day, another video. Welcome to my channel. Here you'll learn about subtle energies, wisdom of life, and how to improve your life more meaningfully. So subscribe if you don't want to miss a thing. My name is Oliver and I'm the founder of Oz Orgonite. Since 15 years, we make these beautiful orgonites. These are wonderful, energetic devices helping you to be more empowered and joyful in your life. If you want to check it out, click on the link. You might be wondering, that's all well and good. Everyone has a purpose. But how do I find mine? Next, I'll show you 5 keys to help you unlock your path. And most importantly, I show you that 1,000 roads you see right now are in truth just one winding path. Key number 1, shadow work. We come into this world for 2 reasons: to serve others and to ascend as a soul. Ascension means moving closer to God, rising higher in the scale of love. This work is done through kindness we offer to others and through perfecting ourselves. This process is widely known as shadow work, embracing your shadow, recognizing your weakness and transforming them into true strengths. Often where our greatest weakness lies, there too lies our greatest potential for growth. To come closer to your path, you must often walk through a valley of shadow and death, only to rise again gloriously and purified. Many are afraid to look there though. But the truth is, there's nothing to fear. Ultimately, nothing is truly bad, and everything serves the unity of all things. So look, where's the darkness in your life? Because that's where your greatest inspiration may be waiting. The second key is your intuition. If your intuition weren't buried under so much doubt and external influences, we'd see a path clearly. But social norms and deep-seated prejudices often block this ability. The good news, you can retain it. The key lies in listening to your inner voice and sensing in which direction your path might lead. In indigenous cultures, young people underwent initiation rites, often involving solitude and silence to gain clarity. Even spiritual masters like Jesus or Buddha chose isolation to detach from society's noise and hear their inner guardians. You don't have to live like a hermit though, but it helps to spend more time with yourself. Meditation and mindfulness are powerful tools to reconnect with your intuition. A particularly effective practice is establishing contact with your higher self, the subtle part of your soul that's connected to your body through a silver thread. You can connect with it in meditation or prayer. Often, just the thought of this connection is enough to shift your energetic field. Most of us felt this calling early in childhood, a strong passion for something. Later in young adulthood, that voice is often silenced or suppressed, but it's never too late to hear it again. Stay with me because the next key is really important. It's key number 3, and it's joy and pain as guides. Joy and pain are more closely linked than we think. They're both essential parts of the human experience and deeply intertwined. No joy without pain. No real joy without having known pain. Think of childbirth. The pain is immense, yet the joy afterwards is often overwhelming. There are 2 types of pain, just like there are 2 kinds of joy: constructive pain and deconstructive pain. Deep, fulfilling joy and superficial, fleeting joy. What you need is the ability to distinguish between them, because constructive pain and authentic joy can be powerful guides on your path. They are engines, signs of your compass. If something hurts but helps you grow, look closer. If something fulfills you but also challenges you, that may be your path. Key number 4, gifts and repetition. Sometimes the universe gives us a nudge, especially when we stubbornly resist a path. It sends signals all the time, but in a world this loud, we often miss the whispers. They come gently, subtly, like a loving tap. But if you ignore them, they repeat again and again and again. Recurring themes, patterns, conflicts, or situations. They're not coincidence. They're mirrors of your subconscious message from your soul. Life will bring you to the same place over and over until you learned what you meant to learn. Gifts can also be clues. Are you good at writing? Are you good at making music, listening, or you like working with children? Then your path may lie exactly there. Your purpose often hides in what feels easy to you and hard for others. And the last key, most important key of all, is the service to the whole. As I said before, we're here to serve each other. If you're unsure where your path leads, ask yourself, does what I do bring more love, joy, or healing into the world? If you can say yes, you probably are already on your path, even if it doesn't feel grand yet. In the end, it's not about moving mountains, it's about spreading happiness. As Arnold Schwarzenegger said in his book, Be Useful, be useful. You came into this life with gifts, not by accident. You came into this life with gifts, not by accident, but with purpose. Your contribution doesn't have to be monumental. A cashier who brightens someone's day with a smile contributes enormously to a more peaceful world. Never underestimate the little things. They change more than you think. Like the flap of a butterfly wings in Brazil, triggering a storm in Kansas. I was searching for my path too. After finishing school, I was afraid of choosing wrong, afraid of not finding fulfillment. So I studied, because I thought it was the right thing to do, everybody did it. But it didn't fulfill me. And then came the calling, a feeling inside, a direction I couldn't explain. But I followed it. I had the courage to do and follow through. And today I'm exactly where I want to be. Creative, free, independent, no boss, no system chains. And for that, I thank the universe every day. Approach this topic without fear. You don't have to know everything, but you can trust. Your path will find you when you're ready to listen. Your purpose isn't some external destination. It's a path that unfolds when you become still and pay attention. Sometimes it shows itself in pain, sometimes in joy, sometimes in resistance, and sometimes in flow. But always, when you're being true to yourself, you don't have to prove your worth. Your mission isn't out there. It's within you. When you rediscover your rhythm, when you trust your intuition, and when you listen to life's subtle signals, your path will begin to call you. If you want to clear your energy, reconnect with yourself, and align with your soul's purpose, visit ars-organite.de. There you'll find energetically charged tools to support you on your journey, powerful, handmade, and full of intention. Thank you for being here, and always remember, you're not lost, you're on your way.